Hello, my name is Ruben Smith. This is a walkthrough of my Unity Platformer project. The goal of this project was to create a challenging platformer game combined with hack and slash combat. The player faces a variety of obstacles like moving platforms, swinging hammers, and other spinning objects. There are 3 enemies in the game. Starting with the first, we have a small basic enemy who periodically shoots tracking projectiles at the player and will attack them when nearby. They are quite weak and are mostly just meant to overwhelm the player. The second type of enemy is one I try to make quite dangerous. It'll often teleport from their position close to the player and uses 3 types of attacks, 2 of which knock back the player rather significantly. The third enemy is actually the final boss of the level. As soon as the player enters the area, the boss will cast a spell to make meteors fall from the sky. It'll also teleport away and shoot projectiles at the player, or it'll shoot a slow-moving laser over a long period of time. When the boss reaches half health, he will enter an invulnerable state and summon numerous enemies to attack the player. As for the player, you may have already seen that they are able to move around, jump, attack, and block. When blocking, the player only has so many shield charges before their shield goes into a cooldown, where they'll have to wait some time before using it again. Staying out of combat will allow their shield to recharge. Upon taking damage, the player will enter a hit state, where they cannot be damaged again for some time. As the player progresses through the level, they will unlock new checkpoints. When doing so, they will also add a life. When the player's health reaches 0 or they fall off the map, they will lose a life and respawn at the last checkpoint. If the player dies and they have no lives left, the game will be over and they will have to start from the beginning. Throughout the level, the player can find 3 stars, either hidden or given as a reward for defeating the teleporting enemy. The stars found, as well as any collected money, is shown at the top of the screen. Between the two is the level progress bar, which shows the player how far along the level they've traveled. Right, so without further ado, here is the whole level, start to finish. that was the level, and about wraps up the project as a whole. You can probably tell that I very much enjoyed making it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.